Hello, and thank you for joining us in our podcast called The Growth Journey. This is the place where you start your personal growth and development. I'm glad you're here. I am your host, Shara Hart. So today we'll talk about, is it your dream or is it someone else's dream? What that means is, did you make a decision? So when we look back on our choices as far as the career choices that we are making, do you recall if it is truly what you really wanted or because someone else has influenced you to make that choice or made that decision? Did you know that many people who made their career choices and are working today is not what they truly wanted? Sometimes they made a decision out of necessity. And there are times they made that decision to go on that career because other friends or family members, either parents or anyone who are involved in their life, like the role models, they are the one who put the influence in there. It has been said that children first see themselves through the eyes of their parents and other role models. And also because a young child has no clear picture of him or herself, and they see themselves how their parents saw them. For example, if you were told that by your parents or other role models that you have in your life that you are not good enough, or you are bad, you're lazy, you're shy, or clumsy, sometimes when you go to these faces and you hear these words, you will then tend to believe them. You believe them about yourself. And many young people truly struggle on finding their own identity of who they are and what they would like to pursue in terms of careers or the job choices that they would like to pursue. And it is hard because they have not took the time to truly studying themselves. Studying, by what I mean by that is to find out what their truly talents is and skill set and the strength and also the weaknesses. Sometimes we are automatically just make a decision but not knowing what we wanted. And in fact, I was actually in this position while I was growing up. So to those of you who knew that I grew up in Philippines, and growing up there, for those people who are in Philippines, in order for us to work in other countries such as in the US or in the UK or in Europe, in order for us to work in those well-developed country, we have to have a certain type of skills and certain type of degree that we need to work on. So one of the number one position that they were open up is nursing. Okay, so a lot of people are in Philippines are taking nurses because that's the only way, or that is one of the major way that you can go and work in other countries and leave the country and work in there. Some of the what we call it OFW or overseas workers, some of them they go to certain areas such as in Hong Kong or China, in Singapore. They work there as like a babysitters and all the stuff that that you need in your house as a sitter and I call it if you're taking care of the house and all that. So those are the other options. But if you want to make a great living and have an opportunity to be able to live in that country, I think the most notable to do is to take nursing school. So you go to nursing school, get your degree there, get certification, and then apply to those countries such as US, UK, Europe, and other areas, Australia, to work there as a nurse. This is why if you are now listening to me and you are in those countries, well-developed countries, you will see that a lot of Filipinos there are nurses. And one of the number one is that's the either they really like nursing, or it is because they were forced to do it, because that's the only time or the only way they can go in and work in those countries, and also better pay compared to if you are nursing or a doctor in Philippines. You make lesser than if you would work in other countries. So my aunt is also a nurse. Actually, she's retired now, and I have a few cousins who are work in a healthcare in a hospital. So I was, I was told that I should be a nurse too, because my relatives are nurse, and given the fact that, as I mentioned earlier, that many Filipinos are known to be nurses, because that's the way that we can go to other countries and work. Either that or career that involves around healthcare. And I have so many, I have this too many times in my life I was growing up until, I convinced myself that, hey, maybe I should, maybe I should be a nurse. And perhaps I go into the nursing school and get my certification program. And I did that, because those are what I was influenced with the people around me, and also the people who choose to be doing that. So then I decided to pursue it. I have learned early on that, going to this process, I have learned early on that environment is not really for me. Okay. And a lot of us that we have certain degree of that you can tolerate and that you can survive to, but this one is not. To tell you the truth, I do not want to be in a hospital or anything involves around in a doctor's office. I go there for my own checkup, to do that my own health, but to work there every single day and work long hours, it's not my environment. I'm not comfortable with it, and truly you know it right away. No, this is not for me. But I did try. I did try to take on the first certification, but I didn't pursue it. So that I knew in this process, that I knew that I found out that I'm more interested in the business, and I go in sales and also business development. So this is what I was, and this is what I go for. And now I am learning how to build my own business, how to do podcasting, how to do blog, and marketing it and cater it to my audience like you guys. So those are the involvement that I have, but I'm glad I did. Try it on and see if it works, and see if I like it, because you're not gonna know if this is truly for you if you don't try it anyway, right? Because when we were young, we don't know, we don't have any clue what do we really want until we tried certain things, and we hold different jobs to get the experience, and also to get by, to live, and that's normal. However, if you stay there for a longest period of time, then you won't be, you will be one of those people who are, when you are in the middle of your career, or some people that you will see that they have a midlife career change in their late 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. And you almost be sure that due to this career change that they did, it is because now they figure out what they really wanted to do, and they are, they would like to pursue what they want, not because of what the other people want them to do. And it's fascinating to see that you see those people that making a career move, career change, that you never knew that why that he began to being a music person while he is a teacher, or something that beyond what he is currently doing, and then switch a career that's not really aligned. You don't see that person that's what he wants to do, but then he made that change. So those are the things that you will see, that a lot of people are making a career move in the middle of their in their life, because they trying to fulfill what they truly dream when they were young, and then now they wake up and said, I think this is enough, I need to make a career move or career change, right? It is because also that the reason why people doing that, first, they are unhappy of what they're doing. Of course, you probably, when you started your career, you probably like what you're doing before. You thought that, oh, this is it, I stay in here and this is my career, I'm gonna work on this until I get older, until my retirement. But then things change around you, things change within you, that you are not satisfied anymore. When you're working on this for 10 years or even 20 years, you probably decided that, you know what, I think I want to pursue other things. I think I would like to find out who I truly am, because during those times you're just working and not really intentional about what you do. So this is why you made those career move change, a big career move change, and figure out that way if this is what you wanted. And also, this is also a great indicator that when you are realizing that you are not happy of your career choice, and also one of the reasons that you are unhappy and feeling like you are unfulfilled about your life is something missing within you, that all these years, all these decades that you've been pouring yourself to this one job or one career, and later on you realize that this is not important to you anymore, and this is why you made those career change. And of course, when you're older, your parents doesn't really get involved anymore, right? And I wish they're not. I hope they're not. Otherwise, they'll be with you again and asking you why you made a career change, career move. So my mentor, John C. Maxwell, have written a book called Put Your Dream to the Test. And I was reading this, a year ago, and I actually taught them briefly to other people who would like to know if it's their dream is truly their dreams, or if it is someone else's dream. The part of that is when John talked about in his book, Put Your Dream to the Test, a dream is possible only if you own it. Okay? So this is what he said about how to find, or how do you know whether you're pursuing a dream that's not really your dream. Okay? So feel free to grab a pen and paper, and feel free to write this down. And what are the difference of these two things, when someone else owns your dream versus when you own your dream? Again, you can go ahead and grab a pen and paper and feel free to write it down. And after this, make sure that you think it through and look at your overall career choices that you have made this far, and see if this is truly your dreams or someone else's dream. Okay? So here are the lists of when someone else owns your dream. So number one is, it will not have the right fit for you. Okay? The second one is, it will be a weight on your shoulders. The third one is, it will drain your energy. Number 4 is, it will put you to sleep. Number 5, it will take you out of your strength zone. Number 6, it will be fulfilling to others. Not to you, but it's fulfilling to others. And lastly, it will require others to make you do it. Okay? So let me repeat that again. When someone else owns your dream, the first one is, it will not have the right fit. It will be a weight on your shoulders. It will drain your energy. It will put you to sleep. It will take you out of your strength zone. It will be fulfilling to others. And lastly, it will require others to make you do it. So now let's talk about when you own your dream. What does it look like when you own your dream? Okay, so the first one is it will feel right on you. The second one is it will provide wings to your spirit. The third one is it will keep you up at night. The fourth one is it will take you out of your comfort zone, meaning you are willing to do something incredible, things that you have never done before, just because it is your dream. The fifth one is it will be fulfilling for you. So while you're doing it, it feels like it's just right. Even if you do not succeed the first time, it's okay. Totally okay. And you accept that because it is your dream. You don't mind doing it because it is yours. And the last one is you will feel you were made to do it. You will feel you were made to do it. Let me give you an example about this. It's just an example of this podcast, okay? As you know, this is free. This podcast is free for you, a free content that I share with you, all these teaching lessons that we've done. And it's funny because I was just reading this and going through what I'm doing lately, and it feels right. I'm done podcasting and now I'm doing blogging and I'm doing Facebook Live. All of this just to share my teaching lessons, and then I created codes for us to for also to share to my audience, and all of that I doing it for free. I never get a dime for it. Okay, of course I only make money if all the people that who would like to join my membership program, those are the only time I'll make money. But other than that, everything here that I do is free. I didn't ask for any dime, but it feels right. It feels right for me, and it provides me the spirit to do it, and it will keep me at night because I always constantly thinking what else I can do, what else I can add value to you, what else topic or teaching lesson I would like to share with you. And also it take me out to the comfort zone because I never done this before. Well, now podcasting, I've done it now and I'm continuing to do so. But when I first started doing this, I never done this before. It pushes me to a different limit. I never done Facebook Live, and I tried anyway. Now I actually liked it. I like doing Facebook Live, being in front of the audience, and doing this for everyone, and feels right. It feels fulfilling, and I feel like I made it. It is right for me. Okay, so those are the things that I think I found my dream. I think I found my own dream. So it took me a long time to get here, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that, you wake up one time and say, hey, maybe I should keep doing this, really pique my interest. And it doesn't really come out just one night, One night you will think about it, but then, and then the second night you probably forgot about it. But then it just coming to you. It just give you that hint, like, hey, maybe we should try it a little bit, And it took me a little while to get to this point. It took me a few years to get to this point, and just brewing it, and doing little things here and there. I didn't pick up the microphone and start talking. It's a lot of mental preparations and practicing too, and also finding a resources that who can help me to do this. So it takes a lot of preparation. It doesn't really give you one night and then boom, you start podcasting, or boom, one night you start blogging and then doing your Facebook. It takes a lot of preparation in the back end before you even start, but it's all worth it. It's all worth it. I think that's the point of that. When you are truly living your dream, it's just right. I feel fine. I'm not stressed. I I actually looking forward to it every night, every day. There's no day that I'm not thinking or writing. There's no day that it feels like 24/7 that I continue on thinking what are my next step, what else I can help you guys, what other value that I can provide it to you. So those are the things that you need to look at. Sorry. Let me take a break a little bit, okay? So those are the things that you need to look at. That you need to truly see if you are living right now when someone else owns your dream, or if it's you own your dream, okay? And I don't want that John Maxwell have said that when the dream is right for the person and the person is right for the dream, the two cannot be separated from each other. Good. So I hope that's add value to you. I hope this version of teaching lesson add value to you, and truly that make you think. Make you think today, or reflect on if you're living right now is really your dream or not. If not, then what you need to do to make that steps in order for you to reach your own dream. Okay? And also a great this if you like this teaching lessons as a brief introductions, I'm also adding this very topic in our I'm adding this very own topic, a deeper dive teaching lessons in our program, in our membership program, where we're gonna go on deeper dive on the put your dreams to the test. So if you would like to join our program, our membership program, our personal growth program, you'll be in the right place, because we are going to this session each one of these, and one is Today Matters, and this is the next one that we are adding to the program. So feel free to sign up if you would like to participate in our membership program, and the link will be provided below. Okay, so with that, always remember, if you don't invest in your own personal growth, no one will. Take care and be well.